Hello everyone, my name is Brodie and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Welcome back to the Alpha 20 series, and it is the morning of day 11. And it is already past the morning chimes, it's 10 past 4. Throughout the evening we've been smelting and cooking and crafting our usual nightly shenanigans. But today we have a bit of a plan. But before we go through that, there are a couple of alterations that I've made to the game. You may notice down in the left hand corner the HUD's changed. So I've downloaded and installed a new mod called the Agf Hud Plus. It changes the UI and the heads up display for the game so you can see your food, your level, your hydration, your elevation, your temperature, and your clothing elemental protection temperature all in one place. I think it's pretty cool. There's usually, with the mod, there's usually button modifiers above the tool belt. I've been into the XML files of the mod and I've changed and took those off. But you can see at the top as well, the compass, the time and the day have also changed as well. I just think it's a little bit of a nicer mod, a little bit different to what we were using. We are still using Kane's lockable inventory slot mod, but we've just changed the food and water mod to the new Agf Hud mod. I think it's pretty cool. We're going to give it a try. I'll leave a link to download it in the description down below, should you wish to choose so. But yeah, just a little bit of a quality of life adjustment there. One of the other quality of life amendments that I've made as well is the crossbow. So I really struggle reloading the crossbow at the moment. So it's just one of those weapons that I always end up firing and then I forget to reload it. But I've also been into the XML files of the game, and I've actually changed one of the settings. So with the crossbows, there's an auto reload setting or a line of code for auto reload that's set to false. I've changed that to true so that when we fire our crossbow bolts, it automatically reloads them for us. So no more reloading after you shoot a crossbow bolt. Come on, Glenn. There we go. So as you can see, my hand was here. I wasn't reloading or anything like that. Just fire, and then it automatically reloads the bolt. Another little quality of life thing. We'll see how we get on with it. We can always change it back should we want to. But for today, during the last episode, when we were raiding the Savage County department store, the level 4 POI over to the west. I had to think about that then. A supply drop dropped. That's the right words, yes. An airdrop dropped a supply crate over here, so we're going to go and collect that. We are also going to make our way to the traders. We didn't pop and see him yesterday, even though it was restock day. And we're going to sell all of this sellables crate contents to Trader Rekt, maximize our dukes, and cash in our clear area mission that we have. I believe that if we count up our tier 2s, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th, I think this is the one where we get the reward for clearing the tier 2 missions. And I think we could be onto some Minibike parts. Maybe. But for now, we need to get our asses over to where the supply drop is, collect whatever's over there, and then make our way back this way to Trader Rekt's, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the day. And there we are. We've just had the plumes of orange smoke. They've disappeared now, but we are here at the supply crate. So like I say, this dropped yesterday when we were looting the Savage County. So let's check it out. Beaker. So that's awesome. That's now going to give us the ability to use that in the campfire to speed up the chemical crafting like glue and stuff like that. But I think ultimately we're going to be using it in crafting a chem station at some point. That's awesome. Some antibiotics, always helpful. And a pipe machine gun bundle. Let's quickly check out what's in that. A level 5 pipe machine gun, which is less than the one that we have, so we can just sell that one to the trader. But it did give us 100 7.62 ammo. That's awesome. So now that we've got the beaker, we can craft the chemistry station once we get to that point. We do have a skill point available, but I'm thinking if we get the Minibike parts from Trader Rekt for completing the tier 2 quest missions, we're going to need the workbench to craft the remaining parts that we don't get out of that bundle. With the bundles that you get, you only get a certain amount of parts. You don't get every single one. You're normally either missing the chassis or the handlebars from what I've seen. So to craft the chassis or the handlebars, we are going to need to put a point into Tinkerer so that we can craft the workbench. But then we're also going to need to put a couple of points into Grease Monkey to get to Minibike Master so that we have the schematic to craft the missing piece, that be it the chassis or the handlebars, on the workbench that we make for ourselves. So a little bit of forward planning might not go awry. Is that the right words? Is that English? I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to head back to Trader Rekt. We're going to sell all the stuff that we need to. He may even have the spare parts, so the chassis or the handlebars, whichever we're missing, in his inventory, because he did restock yesterday, I believe, and we haven't checked him yet. But we're going to let our stamina come back because I've forgotten how to ride a bike apparently, and then we're going to make our way over to Trader Rekt. Here we are. It's already 20 past 7, so we're kind of running late, but it does mean that Rekt's already open for us as well. So let's have a little slow walk. Let our stamina come back.
Can I lighten that backpack up for you?
You can indeed, you absolute idiot.
The way you smell.
He's so pleasant. It's an actual blessing coming to see you, Trader Rekt. So for clearing the area, we can have Iron Knuckles, Antibiotics, and Ranger Guide to Archery Volume 6, which means bows and crossbows degrade 20% slower. That might be useful considering we have a crossbow. Or Molotovs. Or antibiotics. You know, they are important. Okay, so I know the archery books themselves can be looted from mailboxes and things like that. They have increased, when I say they, I mean the Fun Pimps, obviously. They have increased the drop rate of archery and spear books within mailboxes and newspaper stands, etc. So I'm thinking the antibiotics is going to be the way to go because they'll also stack with what we have there. Oh no mini bike. I was fairly sure that you got the mini bike in regards to the level tier 2 quests in completing those. Yeah, okay. So that throws a spanner in the works. Forged iron we don't need. AK-47 could replace our point machine gun depending on the level that it is. Scrap armor we're not going to need. Range mods. And 5,000 dukes. We can earn dukes. Okay, I'm going to take the AK bundle. We'll check his special jobs in a second. He's going to send us to another trader. But let's sell what we have first of all.
Watch yourself, stranger. I know some fellers who break legs for coin.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad. I'm going to eat some sugar bits, and then we'll sell all the bits that we need to. Minus the beaker. We don't want to sell him that. So let's start with the point machine gun. Okay, and after all the selling there, that takes us up to 16,219 dukes. That's a good time. That's a good time. So let's now see what's in our AK bundle. Oh my god. Quality 6 AK-47. My goodness. Okay. So that pretty much kicks the dick out of our level 6 point machine gun. Our quality 6, sorry, point machine gun already. Oh my goodness. Right. I think we've replaced our oh shit gun. We now can store our point machine gun, and we are now the proud owners of a tier 6 AK-47. That's a good time. Okay, let's have a look at your inventory, Rekt, and let's see what vehicle shit you have. Because I want to try, now that we've been talking about mini bikes, I want to try and get to that point so that we aren't relying on pedal power anymore. We are relying on fossil fuels, the juice of dinosaurs, as Jarwoodle would say, but you don't appear to have anything. Although, you always need water. I figured out this hack on how to purify water. Okay. Do we buy that? Don't know if that's actually beneficial. I don't think there's anything else in his secret stash that we're going to really even have an inkling of buying, potentially. Okay, let's have a look in the general stock. Nothing in weapons, really. There's some bullet tips, but we can make those. Ammo, nails, etc. There's a better fire axe, but that is expensive for what it is. Hopefully we can find another one of those, or if not, we can level mine a 69er at some point and collect one, create one. Resources, again, don't think anything of immediate use. First aid bandages, well, might as well take those. Clothing, that's pretty much everything that we sold him, I think. Bar stools, we definitely don't need those. And then books and schematics wise, I think that's pretty much everything we sold him as well. Okay, so Rekt, just like your personality, your inventory is shit.
Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Bang bang. Oh, wish I could. Wish I could. Jailbreakers. Let's take those. We'll take the food as well. Nerd tots we don't really need. We might as well take everything from out of there. Now, it is 9:37. What shall we do for the rest of our day? Because we've got somewhere some skill points, if I can remember the hotkeys. I haven't played for a couple of weeks, so I might be a little bit rusty in in using the interface. So if we take Tinkerer, we can craft workbenches. But if we pump both of these points into Grease Monkey, we can then have the ability to make Minibike parts 33% cheaper. We can also craft gas cans and quality 2 car batteries. Okay. I think the way to go will be 1 point in Tinkerer so that we can make ourselves a workbench, and then we'll put the remaining point into Bicycle Mechanic, and then the next point that we can get, which is about half of a level away, little over half, we'll put into Minibike Master. Okay. So for now, we'll take his special jobs, which is opening trade routes to the west. That's Trader Bob. Oh, right. Okay, so I know from when we were riding around in the previous episode that to the west is a winter biome. I'm not entirely sure how far south it stretches, though. So I'm not sure whether Trader Bob here is going to be in a winter biome or whether he's going to be in the pine forest biome. That's going to be interesting. Shall we... So the options that we have, the two options that we have the ability now to go home, make ourselves a workbench, and then potentially do a mission for Rekt and see if we can unlock the mini bike parts. Or 1 second. Like I was saying, with the option we have is we can either go home and make ourselves a workbench and then do a mission for Rekt, or we can get on our bicycle, ride this way, see if we can unlock Trader Bob. But I think that might be a bit more beneficial to do once we've unlocked the mini bike and we haven't got to rely on our stupid little legs and our stupid little pedals, and we can rely on our stupid little motor and our stupid little gasoline. That makes sense to me. That makes sense. Okay. Trader Rekt's not going to give us tier 3 missions until tomorrow. So we'll just take what we have now. Tier 2s, we have a fetch and clear to the east, fetch to the north, fetch and clear to the east. Okay.
Let's make a pact. You do something for me, and maybe I won't kill you.
All right.
Word of advice.
One of these days.
Next time, bathe before you come to a job interview.
One of these days, I'm going to get to murder you, mate, and it's going to be one of the happiest days that I've played 7 Days to Die. All right. We have a barn. No, that's definitely not the barn to the east. Let's make our tier 2 the active quest, because the east is this way. Ooh. I think that's the silo. No, it's the one next to the silo. We've already done the silo. So it's the barn next to the silo, which has got a massive cornfield here. And I think there's a secret stash in the silo at the back there. But that's cool. We'll take our new AK-47 for a test drive, and we'll see if there's some farmer zombies that we can shoot in the face. I also realise now that they've taken the farmer zombie out of the game, so it's just going to be regular zombies, the usual zombies that we get to shoot in the face. But, you know, we'll pretend they're farmers. And here we are. Okay, so I'm going to drink a red tea because we are a little bit thirsty, and we'll pop a boiled meat as well, just to top off our hunger and our hydration. Fog's starting to set in, so let's quickly activate the mission. Take these yucca plants and blueberry plants. I feel like I'm encumbered. I'm definitely not though, right? No, I'm good. We'll work our way around the edge as well. We'll collect the corn plants that we can. Okay, I think we're good on the outskirts of the POI now. So, should we test our new auto-reloading crossbow to see if we can actually be a bit more efficient with it now that it reloads itself? I hear the laboured breathing of a zombie. Oh, you bastard! Snake! Snake! It's definitely not the snake's breathing that I heard. Oh, you piece of shit. You scared me. Let's carry on sneaking. Okay, we'll come back and collect all these corpses in a second. Oh, hello, Piggly. Good night, Piggly. Oh. Party girl. Look how good that is with it auto-reloading. Oh my life. That is probably one of the best things that I've done to this game. It is exceptionally helpful. Oh, I didn't even really see a Lois there. Hi, Lois. That is such a good time. That is such a good time. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to show you how to do that in a little quick tip video or something. Well, also, let me know if you want me to, you know, show you how to miss Tom Clark's head from, you know, about 10 meters away, because apparently I'm really good at that. I think we're good for the zombie murdering down here. We'll collect the supplies from there, so at least they're done. Okay, we've got a Glenn. Hello, Glenn. Oh, I genuinely shot his head off. I genuinely shot him so powerful with Ow, Lois. I hit him so hard with my crossbow bolt that it decapitated him. Ah, Kenny. Catch that, Kenny. Okay, I hear some shuffling downstairs. Are they outside jabronis or are they inside jabronis? Oh, you're definitely an inside jabroni. Shit. Morning, Wilma. How you doing? You just stay down there if you want to. That's totally fine. Kenny, can we get a sneak shot on you? Thank you. Use our amazing parkour skills. We don't have any parkour skills yet. We have yet to invest. But it does seem like a skill that I do want to put some points into at some point. Ah, here we go. Morning, Derek. How you doing, mate? Who's your friend by the window? Sounds like there's a few. We'll let them make their way up to us. Ah, spiders. Spiders. Hey, Derek. 2 spiders. 2 little spider boys. And a Dave and a bow. Okay. I think that now is as good a time as any to test out our new little friend. Oh. Where did you go, you bum face? There you are. Ah! Dang it! Yes, yes, I... Oh, and there's a skater boy. How you doing, Ollie? Just used an entire clip on these jabronis. And a big mama. Do we have a wandering horde? Did we... And a businessman. And another Ollie. I think we did. I think we had a wandering horde, ladies and gentlemen. Another big mama. And a Steve. I'm being very reckless with my ammunition. I do realise this. Oh, you were so lucky. You were going to get such a shoot in the face at point blank range. Oh, luckily, my reloading skills are terrible, businessman. So you got let off lightly. We are infected. But I don't want to really waste a 25% full antibiotic on clearing 0.5% of an infection. So hopefully we can make it home and use the honey that we have, or hopefully we can find something here as we are going through the end loop. Let's check the medical supplies first of all, because that might be useful. Okay. The bandage, but we'll save that. We'll just top off our health with boiled meat and more boiled meat apparently, because I forgot to click on the red tick. So check the utility cart for some lead. The ammo pile for some ammo. We'll just scrap the iron arrowheads and we'll take everything else. We are encumbered, so let's pop open the pass and gas crate and the working stiff tools crate, and then we'll check the final loot as well. Okay, so we have exploding arrows. We'll read that, sure. We'll eat the can of stock, and then we have a magazine extender mod, scrap, leg armor, and iron arrows. Cool. Some gas, a level 3 sledgehammer and a wheel, and some motor tool parts. Cool beans. Cool beans. Okay, so we have an entire POI that we haven't looted. I'm going to start by collecting this cobblestone and all these resources from up here, and basically work our way back through the POI, and hopefully I'll try and remember to do the secret stash. Is it called a secret stash still? The box that's hidden. I'm going to call it a secret stash anyway. The box that's hidden in the grain silo outside. But for now, switch to our shovel and get what supplies we can. Okay, so I've got to the first box and I'm already over encumbered. So let's drink our yucca smoothie. Let's eat our 2 cans of salmon. Save our sham because we've got the sham chowder recipe, but we'll eat the cans of pasta as well. We may need, we may need at some point to go and collect, or go and drop, should I say, a storage chest outside so we can finish collecting everything else from this POI as well. But for now, we're all right. This cement's going to stack, so we'll grab what we can before we make our drop chest. Okay, so I didn't forget. We have to jump over here and also not lose our voice. Pull down here in order to get this secret stash that is here. And we'll pop open. It's not called a secret stash anymore. It's a sealed shipping crate. That is the word that is now used for these items. Muzzle brake. Words. Muzzle brake mod schematic. Are we ever going to craft one of those? Should we sell it? Should we just... I don't know. Advanced muffled connectors mod, though. That could be useful when we get to the point where we're using military armor. We want to quieten it down a little bit. Oh, is there? There is. There's a backpack. Yay! Sweet. Oh no, I thought it was a hunting rifle. It's just a pipe rifle. Okie dokie. Awesome. So I think we are about done with this POI now. So let's check our stash box, our drop chest out the front here, and see what we want to take with us and what we can afford to leave behind. Okay. Plant fibers we don't need. Cotton plants we don't need. Chrysanthemums and goldenrod we will take. Short iron pipes we can scrap. We want to take the beaker, the antibiotics. We'll take the gas. We'll take the wheel. We'll leave that as it is for now. We'll jump on our bicycle still. Oh, we did pick up a skill point. So we can now put that second skill point that we were wanting to into Minibike Master. And then we can head home, drop all of our stuff off, and we can take a look within our inventory and see what we have in order to craft the workbench and what we need in order to craft the Minibike chassis and handlebars, etc. And we're also going to shoot this pig in the face. Oh, my auto reload thing let me down. Oh, you bumhead. We also need to get back within 9% so that we can still use... Oh, no. Oh, it's only animal fat. It's fine. Yes, the meat has stacked at 69. Yay! Everybody's favourite number. Okay. Let's get home before our infection gets above 5%. Okay, we're back home. We're incredibly encumbered, so we're just going to drop everything in a dump chest for now. We're going to take a look at the map because I forgot to mark that as clear. And then also actually mark that there's a stash chest out the front there as well. Just so I don't forget, because forgetting is something I'm incredibly good at. Okie dokie. So, let's take a look and see what it takes to craft a workbench. Forged iron, mechanical parts, wrench, floor hammer, and wood. Wrench, floor hammer, mechanical parts, forged iron, and wood. Sick. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 3.5 minutes on the craft there. I will drop you back in there. You don't go back in there. You go back in there. And then you go back in there. Awesome. So, whilst the workbench is crafting, let's have a look and see what it takes to craft the Minibot. Wheels 2, engines 1, batteries 1, and then a chassis and a handlebar. For wheels, we've got 1 here. We've got an engine. We've got a battery. I want to save the level 6 battery just in case we ever... Quality 6 battery. Just in case we ever get a battery bank. I think we picked up a wheel as well today, didn't we? We did. Okay, excellent. Don't drop it on the floor. Chuck it in there. Okay. So we've got all the components. Now we just need the parts. So we need forged iron, mechanical parts, duct tape, leather, and electrical parts. Leather, duct tape, mechanical parts, electrical parts, and forged iron. That's to craft the chassis. And then the handlebars are mechanical parts, electrical parts, short iron pipes, headlights, and springs. Short iron pipes, headlights, and springs. We do. We have everything we need to craft ourselves a mini bike. Okay, that's a good time. We've got a minute 49 on our workbench. We need to put it down within the vicinity of our land claim box, but it is a 41 block square. So I think we can put the workbench up here. Just temporarily. We're not going to be staying here in this hovel for much longer. But we can build the workbench here, and then we can start crafting out the mini bike parts, the handlebars, the chassis first, handlebars second, and then the mini bike in its entirety. Third. I forgot where we were then. First, second, and third. Third follows second. That's right. Well done, Brodie. Good job. And there is our workbench. Lovely, bloody jubbly. We're going to drop you there, and then using the workbench, let's take solace in the fact that we are no longer going to have to pedal anywhere as of tomorrow. So we'll craft the chassis, craft the handlebars, and then once they're crafted, we will put the mini bike on the craft as well. And then as of tomorrow, we are going to be powered by gasoline and a 2-stroke 50cc engine by the sounds of the sound effects within the game. Not the best, but definitely better than pedaling. Okay, it's already nighttime now. I've been through and I've sorted out the drop chest, so everything is in its rightful place. And 2 components that we require, the chassis and the handlebars, are both crafted now. It's going to take a minute and 10 seconds left to craft the mini bike, and then that is going to be our mode of transportation for the foreseeable future. We'll replace it with the bike in just a second. But whilst that's crafting, I'm going to let you guys go and do all my other necessary bits and pieces. I need to chuck my jailbreakers in there because I forgot to do that. I need to do some crafting of some food. I need to do some... Oh, no, I'm okay for duct tape. I could probably do with crafting some duct tape. Okay, so I'm probably going to craft some duct tape. I'm probably going to make some more food and some more drinks throughout the evening. And then as of tomorrow, we can drop down our mini bike, load it up, and then we can venture off to the west, wherever it was. I've lost it. Here we go. Opening trade routes. We can go and visit Trader Bob tomorrow, who is 2.8 kilometers over that way. And then we can see whether he is in the pine forest biome or whether he's unlocked a new biome for us that we can quest at and potentially set a forward operations base at in the winter biome. But like I said, we'll check all that tomorrow. So I'm going to end this episode here. So yeah, all in all, quite a productive day. Take homes for today. We've got a tier 6 AK-47. There's a lot of letters and numbers there. We've got a tier 6 AK-47 now, loaded up with a couple of mods. So we're outputting a lot more damage now with our oh shit weapon, should we need it. I put the magazine extender mod that we had on there as well. So we'll have to keep an eye out for range mods as well moving forward. We've also got a mini bike on the craft in our workbench. It's been a good time. It's been a real good time. But I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like on this video and consider subscribing to the channel as well for more 7 Days to Die content. And if you want to join our community as well, head on over to our Discord. The links to that and the other ways to support the channel are down in the description down below. But for now, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all again next time. But until then, take care. Bye for now.